How's it going, guys? Today we're playing Tears of the Kingdom. Last time we beat the Lightning Temple, which is why we're standing in it right now. So my plan for this episode is to at least start the Wind Temple at the Rito Village. We get to start this episode off with a nice cutscene. Just look at that. That's pure concentrated planet-destroying power right there. And Riju's just gonna give it a little boop. See, boop. Sorry to inform you like this, Riju, but that was actually the Go Blind orb. You're blind now. Hold on a minute. Is that her ancestor from a time long past?
Your ancestor from a time long past.
Somehow I just knew that. I don't know what it was.
So it's my destiny to fight by your side.
Damn straight, Riju. Me and you were gonna kill so many bokoblins and bad guys. It's incredible.
Sounds like fun.
Actually, by agreeing to this contract, you are actually my slave for all of eternity, and your soul is resigned to me. Now you're gonna turn into Marge Simpson, and yep, that's how it goes. This happens every time. There it is. There's your soul. It's mine now. You have no more free will. Don't you love how your sword blocks the camera for a monumental moment? Look at that. We're the Drip Lord. We're Drip Lord Link. Now that all that boring story crap is done, we can actually make progress. In my haste to leave, I almost didn't see Impa here. She's just, being herself, making moaning noises and talking about some forgotten temple. Sorry, Impa, I've got bigger fish to fry. I'm curious. I haven't gone into the secret shop inside Gerudo Town yet. Seems like it's not the password that it used to be, so we'll have to find another way in. While I was looking for an entrance, I found Impa's air balloon that she arrived in. I also found the Hydromelon thief from Breath of the Wild. Anyhow, the entrance is just down here. All I gotta do is go between these pillars and descend. Nice, that was easy. Now we can get a bunch of new clothes. What? You never seen a guy teleport through the floor before? I bought every bit of clothing in here, but the footage disappeared somehow. No matter, I'm gonna get this box moved out of the way, and it'll be a piece of cake. A piece of cake. Alright, I'm sick of it. Let's do something else. I guess no better time than to go to the Rito village, since we have nothing left to do here. Teleport time. I wonder what it's like for Link whenever he just turns into a bunch of blue noodles. Personally, I think I'd get a little scared. This would scare me as well, but,
We're badass.
It's gotta be exhilarating flying through the air at high velocities. I wouldn't know. But look at that, we just found a shrine. Time to head inside. Personally, I don't really like shrines in this game or Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I mean, some of them are fun, like this one's not so bad. It's pretty easy, but a lot of the time they just feel like sidetracking from what I'm actually trying to get done. I mean, yeah, getting stronger is very nice, but sometimes it's a headache trying to get through these things. This one was absolutely easy, though. It was very straightforward, as are most of them. Look at this masterful design. We're gonna fly for miles. The castle looks absolutely wicked from up here. It's always a blast flying these things or gliding them. I don't use them that often, but oh dear God, again? Wouldn't it be a shame if we plummeted to the ground? It'll be alright. I have enough stamina to glide right down to Rito Village. Speaking of Rito Village, it's actually looking a little worse for wears. Time to activate this shrine so we can teleport here. I'll buy every single one of their arrows. And every bit of the clothing. This way we'll be immune to coldness. Which would be a problem like heat was in the desert. Now we're all set. And I just want to point out that Link's nose and cheeks turn red in the cold.
Is that you?
Damn right it's me.
Link!
Hey, that's the name. Don't wear it out. Wait a minute, where do you think you're going? We just met again. He's gone. This design will be able to catch up to him in no time. Although we didn't spend that much time with this specific glider. I did end up landing it perfectly, though. I mean, just look at this graceful landing. I do feel bad for the guy that I flew over, though. He was startled. This person's telling me to go to the top of a mountain in search of Tulin. Shouldn't be too hard. And just look at this lady. She looks so comfy next to the fire. Next thing you know, we're fighting some bokoblins and taking names. Well, that was easy. So I gotta do things the hard way, and I want to try to get up this mountain with any means other than walking. This design's called the Caterpillar. One fatal flaw is that it can't stand up on its own. But after a couple minutes of trying over and over, I finally got it. And it was a complete and utter failure. It didn't even make it up the hill a little bit. But it is my fault. It was my design. So we're back to the drawing board. This is the design V2. and it works much, much better. It actually got me all the way up the mountain. I realized I could have just ran here probably 3 times as fast, but I like to do things the hard way. Kill this weird blue thing. Oh. Horriblins are my new favorite enemy in Zelda. I love them. From their giant monkey nose to the way they climb on the ceiling. Obviously, we took this one out with no problem whatsoever. From what I heard, Tulin should be at the top of this hill. Finally, took long enough to find you, you little Oh, what seems to be the problem? So apparently he lost his bow to that Aracuda over there. Easy peasy, cakewalk. Alley-oop. Just your friendly neighborhood Link, saving the day. But before I could tell what happened, there was a bunch of enemies, so I had to deal with them first. It's always so satisfying when you do that. Look at this expert movement. He couldn't even hit me if he wanted to. Now our next step is to go all the way up there. And there's more enemies where that came from. But that's no problem. We'll take them out one by one, just like this guy. This guy down here thought he could give me the slip. Don't worry, I just tripped a little bit, it's okay. And you know what? This guy didn't even see it coming. And neither did this guy, poor fella. May you rest in peace, poor guy. So I made it up the mountain and we're finally making progress towards the Wind Temple. Tulin notices a lone airship. And before I know it, there's a cutscene. What? I can only assume that's the Wind Temple. How foreboding. And you already know we gotta go up there. Alley-oop. Straight through the ice and take fall damage. Like a pro. And we still have a ways to go. Better start making some progress. And we taught these guys a lesson on the way. Never even stood a chance. This looks like fun and terrifying at the same time. Breaking through the ice and hitting the sails in one motion is very satisfying. Also, blowing this up was very satisfying as well. I enjoyed how it made me think while I was in the air, but the slow motion really helps. It gives you just a couple seconds to feel everything out. Simple bridge. Nothing could go wrong.
I should have known there was going to be a folly downy bridge.
There's a ton of enemies here. I'll have to be very careful in the way I approach this. Never mind. I guess it's gotta go balls to the walls. It's an all-out battle. You know what they say, second time's the charm. I just gotta lock in. Shortly after, I found a shrine. Thankfully, it was a blessing. Wouldn't want to actually use my brain or anything. I can tell we're almost to the air temple because we're about to be above the tornado. I mean, just look at that. We gotta jump right in. I'm going to take a second just to let you guys listen to this cinematic because at the time I thought it was amazing. It made me feel a special way. That music really chilled me down to my core. And there's Zelda. But we all know that's not really Zelda. She's a phony, a fake. Time to activate the temple, I guess. But I'm afraid I'm running out of steam, so it might have to wait till next time. Thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it. All your support means so much. If you could, hit that subscribe button and maybe like the video too, it helps out a lot. Anyways, guys, have a good day. I'll see you later.